Hi, good morning. This is Virgil Ryan with Superior Window Solutions Window Tinting. I'm going to show you an example of applying and how to apply a decorative window film treatment on a set of doors, or this same thing applies to any other window in your home. First of all, you want to get a towel ready to catch the moisture because it is a wet application. So place it down on the ledge. Have your window film application solution ready to go. I like to use baby shampoo, a small amount, just enough to get a little bit of water tension on the glass, just a little sudsy, so that it'll basically react to allowing the window film to be applied. So first you want to clean the glass thoroughly, get it nice and wet, clean, fresh, dry razors, and you're going to move in one direction. Don't pull back and forth, just push in one direction, as you can see me doing right here. Taking all the film, residue, anything that might be on the glass, potentially causing a visual anomaly. Something that you don't want to see that will be stuck between the film and the glass itself. So once you can get this clean, then we will proceed with the window film installation. It's a fairly quick process, and I'm going to make it look very easy because I've been doing this for about 18 years. So I tend to like to clean both windows that are going to be affected in the area that's very close to where I'm working. That way I don't have to go back and forth too much. So I'm going to clean this all at once. Get it nice and clean, get it all the way to the edges. The film will go very, very close to the edge, usually with a 1/16 to an 1/8, no more than an 1/8, but usually within a 32nd to a 1/16 of an inch actually. So once you've got the window scraped down, you're confident there's no other particulates left on the glass, you're going to give it a good squeegee right before we apply the film. Dry your edges to pull the stuff off the glass that you've pushed over to the edges. Start your squeegee at the edge. Leaving the glass a nice clean surface prepped and ready to accept the window film application. You're going to duplicate the process on the next pane, or if you're only working on one, okay. And we're just about ready to apply the film. Okay, glass is ready. So now, what we're putting on here today is a white frost, a matted film. It's actually manufactured by Solix of Decorative Films. It's also made for 3M. It's 3M Milano series, white frost matte. And it's just a nice, subtle product that gives you good obscurity, but still lets light through. But there's no visibility in or out. So what you saw me doing there is I tightened up the roll so it's easy to handle my hand, easy to control. There's a mylar, protective backing, that I rolled into the film. And I tightened it up so the mylar is actually on the inside surface. You see that? So mylar's inside. We're going to open it up a little bit. Give it a little shot of water to break down an adhesive barrier so you can easily open this thing up and get it ready to get on the glass surface. Open it up. I'm peeling the mylar off. It's remaining on the back side of the roll, so it makes it very easy to handle. Wet the top of the film. Don't wet the top of the glass, because if you do that, any contaminants you might have are generally going to come down from the top and travel its way down into the film. So wet the glass generously. You don't want to leave any dry spots where the film can stick and basically ruin your day. So the film's prepped on the top, it will go to the glass, and then we'll roll the film down. Get this up to the top, apply, over the edge a little bit there, and then we take our time and roll it down the glass nice and evenly. making sure it's remaining on the glass, not to fall off, touch anything we don't want it to touch, and get contaminated or dirty or anything of that nature. And we're going to carefully just work this thing down as efficiently as we can. Okay, once you get to a point where you think you can pull the mylar off, you're going to do that. I'm going to go down here, nice and easy, about like so. Once again, this film happens to be very, very sticky. It's very aggressive adhesive, so I tend to kind of wet it a couple of times just to make sure we've got good coverage and we can move it around the glass, as you can see here. That allows us to get it right where we want. Okay, that's right where we want it. As you can see, it overlaps just a little bit, but I've got it hugged up nice and tight against the edge of about a 1/16 inch reveal that you can't really see from here. We're going to hold the film in place, apply firm pressure with our hand as we squeegee it with a firm squeegee to push that water out, to get it out of the space of the film, to allow the adhesive to start beginning with its bonding and lamination process, essentially curing out. Now, manufacturer calls for about 30 days for full curing for most residential and commercial window films, especially on an interior application such as this that does not really get any direct sunlight. The direct sunlight accelerates the curing process, but even if this does not get direct sunlight, it'll still cure regardless because of the properties of the film and adhesive. So now what you see me doing here is I've got a tool that allows me to easily and efficiently run along the edge of the window, giving us a nice, consistent, clean termination point. Run along the edge, nice, clean, straight little snap blades, razors. Firm pressure. We don't want the film blade to travel into the film and cause an imperfection, a big slice or a cut. Pull away the excess. Now we're ready to squeegee out the rest of the moisture and water that is still here. Okay, good hard pressure. A lot harder than you think you would normally push. You can see I'm giving a good amount of pressure here. Approximately, I would guess, on pounds, I'm pushing with about a good 10 to 15 pounds worth of pressure on the glass. So very, very firm. You want to push out as much of that moisture and water as you can in order to aid the curing process and make sure it cures effectively. You don't have any issues down the road. Once you've got it squeegeed out, let's take off the rest of this moisture and clean up our work area, and we'll be done. Clean up any kind of overspray you've got from the water and the moisture. You don't want to leave any kind of standing water on the wood or any other surface for that matter. You want to make sure it's nice and dry when you leave. So now that we've got the surround dried up, make sure the film is nice and dried. You want to get all the water off for a couple of reasons. One, always leave the job site or your area cleaner when you started. But number two, biggest factor really comes down to if you have any standing water left in the edge, what could happen is it can work underneath the edge and it could potentially raise or lift the film. And we don't want that to happen. So you get a paper towel, wrap it around the edge of a card of some type, and push it into the edges, mopping up any residual water that might be standing inside there. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. And once again, I'm giving a little bit of pressure, which also squeegees more water out and then collects that moisture at the end. And it marries the film down to the edge of the glass pretty effectively. And there you have it. A quality installation of a decorative window film, giving you some privacy without any visibility. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck on your work.